Okay, you guys, no lie, this ear looks a little red because I had an earring stuck in my ear for the last like 2 hours, and I've been trying to film this video for a long time, so here we go. Gosh, that was awful. None of the earrings I'm about to show you were said earring. The earring I got from Koss, and it was one of those clicker earrings, and I just think they manufactured it poorly because that was just super scary. But anyway, on to more positive things. So in this video, I am sharing a lot of really beautiful classic jewelry. This is a great video for all the people out there that maybe aren't like the biggest jewelry people. They're very kind of low maintenance. They just want to look beautiful, classic, set it and forget it. Honestly, that is me most of the time. I don't know why, like I obviously love clothing and purses and shoes, but for some reason when it comes to jewelry, I just can't be bothered half the time. So I really look for jewelry that is super low maintenance, really easy to put in and shower in, sleep in for like a week, and then change to different earrings a week later. Like that's my MO, and I feel like all of these really fit the bill. So everything that I've purchased in this video is from Quince. I think they do such an incredible job with things like silks and cashmere and leather, and they've done a really great job with jewelry as well, in my opinion. So I think Quince is great because it's a really great price point, but they also have just like really beautiful stuff. Perfect place to get gifts. This video is not sponsored or anything, I should say that. I honestly am just a big customer of Quince and I really love them. So I thought I would do kind of a collection of all of my like favorite, more classic jewelry pieces from them. I'm also just threw my hair into a claw clip so that you guys could really appreciate and see the earrings. I will also make sure to do sort of close-ups. But yeah, let's jump right into it. So I'm going to start with something I've been talking about in many videos previously, but it is this absolutely gorgeous pearl set. And it doesn't come in a set, you buy them separately, but I'll just talk about one piece at a time. In fact, I will actually start with the necklace. So this is a real pearl necklace, and I just love so many things about this. First of all, the price point is incredible. It's $49.90, so less than $50 for a real beautiful pearl necklace. The other thing that I love about this necklace is where it falls. I think it's so incredibly flattering. In fact, I wore this very specific H&M deep V sweater because I don't have a lot of deep V sweaters, so that you could really appreciate it. But I just think it looks so beautiful with so many different kinds of necklines. I love how it just like floats really delicately on the skin. I've been so careful with it. My biggest fear is that I will break this gorgeous, delicate chain. So I do have to be really careful when I get out of the shower and stuff to just kind of like pat dry in this area, because that is kind of a bad tendency of mine. I have broken very like delicate necklaces like this in the past from Stone and Strand, and that was very upsetting. But this necklace is honestly just so stunning. I don't know what else to say about it. It's something that I think would be such an incredible gift for friends because again, it looks so beautiful, but yet classic, but yet modern. And again, the price point's just absolutely incredible. I love this necklace like 100 times more than I actually thought I was. I was a little bit like, let's try the pearls, let's see. And I just think it's absolutely stunning. I love it so much. In fact, one item now that is still on my wish list is kind of a diamond version of this. So Quince has like a diamond pendant necklace that is a lab-grown diamond, and it kind of falls just like this as well. And it, I believe, is $699. So I think that might be like a Christmas gift or a gift that I get if I achieve, certain goals this year. Definitely not in the $50 price point range, but I just love the singularity of having the pearl or just one stone and having it just like float beautifully on the neck like that. It's just such a gorgeous, like everyday kind of necklace. Like I truly wear this necklace like basically every day now. It's my go-to. And then on a similar note, I have these earrings, which are also real pearl earrings. They are, I should be more specific. They are 14 karat gold freshwater cultured pearl studs. And these were $59.90, so very similar price point to the necklace. So again, would be such an incredible gift for a friend, for someone graduating. I just think they're ugh, they're so like beautiful and dainty, and which is not really what I would go for on a regular basis. I feel like I tend to go for like edgier, chunkier, but there's just something that's so delicate and feminine about these studs. I am just so obsessed with them and I'm so pleased with them, like I mentioned, which I know you're probably not supposed to do and like it's not very good for your jewelry, yada, yada, yada. But I shower in them, I work out in them. I really like live my life in these jewelry pieces and I haven't experienced any irritation in my ears. I haven't experienced, I mean, it's 14 karat gold, it's real gold. And so it's not like they're going to turn green or anything like that. So yeah, I've definitely experienced really great things with this. Like I said, I've had this for a couple of months now and I just love it. It's definitely some of my most worn jewelry for sure. So, keeping with the stud, the stud train, these are studs that are a bit more of a step up from the pearl studs that I just shared. So these are 14 karat gold lab diamond solitaire studs, and these were $499. I mentioned they do also have a gorgeous kind of matching necklace, which is on my wish list. But I've just been wanting a gorgeous classic pair of diamond studs. I am a huge fan of lab diamonds, for the record. I just think they are ethical, they're sustainable. I mean, yes, they take a lot of energy, but I mean, you know what? We don't need to get into all that. So I just love a lab diamond. So I think it's such a credible option if you are wanting to dabble into the diamond space and have a lower price point, but still have really high quality. So these specifically, there's tons of information on the Quince website, so I'm not going to go too much into it, but if you are interested, the color is FG, clarity is FS2 plus, cut is excellent, and they're IGI certified. So you will get a little card that has all of the diamond information on it. And they are also sourced from a Responsible Jewelry Council, the RJC, which is a member whose standard is enable fully traceable and responsibly sourced practices. So if you're interested in that as well, then Quince jewelry, really across the board, actually, in terms of like all their diamonds and gold and whatnot, kind of falls into that realm. But I just think these are, on a superficial level, these are absolutely stunning. I think they're so gorgeous. I went actually for the smallest size that they had. So I will say they do have like a really, really tiny little diamond stud that is very pretty, that's smaller. But from the lab diamond 14 karat gold solitaire studs, these are the smallest. These are 1 carat total, so they're half a carat per earring. And I actually think that's absolutely perfect. I did not want a large diamond stud. In fact, I was a little worried they were actually going to be too big, which I know sounds weird, but I just love that really small delicateness to it. And I didn't want it to be so in your face, which I know is ironic. Yes, I have a fairly large diamond ring, but because of that, I don't really like the rest of my jewelry being like so much. Again, I wanted this to be a pair of earrings that I could wear for any occasion, every day, you know, sleep in them and just feel really comfortable. So I really didn't want them to be too big. So personally, I think half a carat a piece, 1 carat total is absolutely perfect for me and for my face. So yeah, I think they're really stunning. And again, I'm really looking forward to hopefully having the necklace one day to go with it. But if you want a really elevated gift for someone for like a really special occasion, I think these are such an incredible option. I mean, who doesn't love a diamond stud? I think they're just so, so gorgeous. And I actually went for the white gold. I know in a lot of my stuff, I do go for gold, but again, I've been dabbling a lot more in silver recently. And I just feel like these really make your eyes sparkle, your teeth look whiter. I think the white gold is just absolutely lovely. So I really do love them so very much. Another thing about the diamond earrings before I move on is that they have really sturdy backing to them, which is great. They're way more secure than some of my other studs and some of these other hoops, which I really appreciate. They clearly know that these are very valuable and that you would hate to have them kind of wiggle out. So they're super, super sturdy, which I really appreciate. So now I'm going to talk about a few of the hoops that I really love from Quince. So before I put this one in, I want to show you. This is a clicker. If you're not familiar with clickers, they open and then click shut, hence the name. And the thing that's so fantastic about a clicker versus like a post earring is that they lay completely flat. There's nothing like stabbing you in the back of your ear. They're so incredibly comfortable. I mean, talk about something that you can literally put in and sleep in and not take out for weeks if you wanted to. In fact, that's kind of when I fell in love with like Maria Tash jewelry back in the day, is when I discovered these like twist-in flat post backed earrings as well as clicker earrings and how comfortable they were. It was just like such a game changer for me, especially if you wear like over the head headphones or anything for work. They're just so much more comfortable. So these are the 14 karat white gold 12 millimeter bold hoops. So I was really into, I have these really gorgeous, which I'll show you in a second, little diamond clickers from Italic that I got, even though Quince has a very similar one, which is why I'm telling you. So I wanted a plain hoop that was very similar in the sense that it just clicks shut, and it was like a nice silver, again, because I don't have that much silver jewelry. Well, now I do. and I love that it was in a white gold so that it's, you know, if you do have issues with nickel or kind of not semi really elevated materials, then this might be a better option for you. And yeah, I just thought that they were super cute. Again, really understated. I also personally have multiple piercings, so it's really nice for me to have multiple hoops like this because I do tend to like to wear the multiple hoops in my various piercings, or wear like a stud in one hoop and then a piercing in another. Why am I incapable of putting these earrings on camera? Hold on. Okay, much better. So yeah, so I really like stacking multiple hoops. I like mixing metals, having like a gold hoop and a silver hoop. I like having like a diamond hoop and a non-diamond hoop. So it just gives you lots of great options. It's always great to have a nice little pair of just cute little dainty little huggy hoops. Also, if you're curious about my other earrings here, so this is an oldie from Italic, and this is just a little hoop from Maria Tash back in the day. In fact, I would love to switch this one out. I just can't get it out, so I actually need to go in there and have them do it for me. But the reason I'm pointing this one out is if you do like this little tri-cluster stone thing, Quince does have a version of this. It's not diamonds, unfortunately, but it is sapphires, I believe, and it's a nice price point. It's around $50, so I will leave that linked below. And then these are Maria Tash little studs that I just never take out. And well, the funny thing is with these little white gold hoops, I actually thought I was going to end up returning these because I had ordered some silver hoops, which I will show you now. But when I got them in person, I actually found them to be completely different. It's very hard unless you kind of see them side by side. So I'm actually going to show you these side by side so you can kind of tell. These are the silver slim huggy hoops that were $34.90. So very different price point, about a third of the price. To be honest, you can feel that they're definitely less expensive. These are just more of like a fun, wanting a slightly larger hoop, but they're certainly not large by any stretch of the imagination. So these are just a great everyday hoop. Again, if you have issues with, I mean, these are still a nice material. They are a recycled sterling silver, so still like a fine material, I would say. But if you have really sensitive ears, maybe they bother you. This stuff like never bothers me, even when I wear like really cheapy H&M earrings and stuff. So yeah, not too much of a problem, but I just thought these were a really nice size hoop. Again, if you don't want like a big hoop that your hair is going to get stuck in. I also don't have that long of hair, so I like just having kind of a delicate hoop. But I loved how these have a little more substance to them. They're a little chunkier. They're not as thin as the gold hoops that I'm about to show you. So yeah, quite a nice option if you're just looking for like a simple, but still a little bit chunky and interesting of a everyday kind of hoop. In fact, let me show you the difference between the size of the gold hoop. So yeah, this is the gold hoop and the sterling silver hoop, if you want to see the size difference. The sterling silver is definitely larger than the pure gold one, but I think they actually look really cute together as well if you do have multiple piercings. So yeah, I just thought it was funny that like one of these was going to be like a substitute for the other, and then I got them both and I was like, no, they're definitely different enough. I can keep both of these. So the final hoops that I want to show you are gold. So we're going back into my oh so familiar gold territory, and I wanted to show you because they have kind of a different opening than these. And I just liked how thin and dainty these are, but still larger than like a pure huggy. The one thing that I don't love about these, so these are, they call them the Midi hoops, and they're $39.90 on Quince. And they're gold vermeil, and that is sterling silver layered with a little thin layer of 18 karat gold. So they are, again, elevated materials. I love the daintiness of them. I really wish they made these in silver. I don't think they do. So they're super, super lightweight, which is nice. I think because they're not like true clickers, because they have the kind of pointierness in the back, I don't think they'd be as comfortable to sleep in. In fact, I haven't really actually worn these that much because the gold for me is a little bit too dark. So this can happen sometimes. I don't know if this is just like a gold vermeil thing, which I'm probably not saying that correctly, but I just find that they tend to get a little dark. I personally love like a cooler gold, which sounds really bizarre and picky, but even the gold on the studs of the pearl earrings, this is more of a cool gold, and I just find it to be a little more flattering. I personally don't love. However, I will say a lot of my algahiri items are that warm gold. So these would go really beautifully with like my algahiri necklace that I love so much. So definitely has a place within my wardrobe. And I love how lightweight these are and how dainty they are. And again, the price point, you really can't beat. $39.90 is so incredible. So, I mean, that's the price of a lot of just H&M jewelry and stuff, which is wild. So in fact, the earring that I just got stuck in my ear in the beginning of this video from Cost was $40. So to have real gold and whatnot is pretty great for that. So, all right. And then before I go, I have a few honorable mentions. So as I mentioned, this little kind of diamond huggy that I love so very much this is actually from Italic. If they still have it at Italic, I will leave it linked below, but I don't really keep up with Italic as much anymore. However, they do have an incredible version that Quince has. It looks like the diamonds might be a tiny bit larger, and for the two earrings, it's $629, and again, it's 14 karat gold with diamonds. I think actually classic. They call it the classic diamond, I think probably because it's not a lab diamond as well. So maybe they'll come out with some lab diamond ones that are less expensive, but I just absolutely love a diamond huggy. So I did want to call that out. The only reason I haven't bought the Quince ones is because, again, I already have the beautiful Italic ones, but felt like I should give that a shout out in this sort of like classic jewelry video, just because I do think Quince has so many incredible ones. They also have so many beautiful rings and things as well. I actually have this gorgeous gold ring from Stone & Strand that I love so much, and I never take it off again. It's very like low maintenance jewelry piece for me. And Quince has a really similar, very thin band one as well that I will leave linked below. So definitely don't miss out on that. And then two other pieces that I do want to mention, I want to like manifest because I love them so much. I already talked about it before, but again, I would love the little single diamond necklace version of this pearl necklace, but with the diamond in the lab diamond. And then they also have a lab diamond tennis bracelet that looks absolutely gorgeous, and it's $1,000, and obviously it can increase in price as you go up in carat size. So I think the smallest total carat that it amounts to is 2 carats, and then it can go all the way up to 7. Again, I don't really want like big chunky diamonds on my wrist, so I think the really elegant, really skinny $1,000 one is absolutely stunning. So maybe one day that will be in the cards for me, but I did want to share it with you guys in case, just so you could see the realm of beauty that Quince does have. So yes, I hope you all enjoyed this video and enjoyed sharing some of the sparkles. And yeah, I will see you all in my next.